So you can tell your parents or whoever, that's where the videos will be as soon as we upload them after today. This is the sequence of presentations, as you know. And I'll skip over this, just about as a reminder. Serendipity has a mission of contributing to repopulating Venice through the creation of high-skilled jobs. And this place, for those who don't know, I think Barbara didn't know, so I'm going to say this for her. This is now an incubator, but before that, it was a factory for 100 years. And before that, of course, it was a church for hundreds of years. What we do is are these three things: research, culture, and startups. We'll start with culture, actually with startups. We'll do the MIT Design X program that will end on Monday. Next Monday, we'll have the final pitch for the 10 startups for this year. We do culture, shows in here. Joe's own girlfriend came here to play a violin concert a few weeks ago. And of course, then there's research, and primarily it's you guys obviously doing the research, and we do our own research on the site as well. So, quick word about WPI for those who don't know. You guys know, but I guess know. Worcester Polytechnic Institute was founded in 1865, which is 1 year before Venice became part of Italy, which is pretty interesting, I think. It's a small college, 7,000 students, about 70 degree programs. The distinguishing factor of WPI is that it has 2 degree requirements that involve research, and the senior project is called MQP, is typical of all universities. But what we do here, and what you're going to hear today, is a junior year requirement also for a research project that is interdisciplinary. So these students will present things that are not exactly what they're studying in school, but they're applying their scientific training to real-world problems. So that's the real distinguishing factor for WPI. To support the fact that we have to send every single student to do one of these projects, WPI has about 50 project centers all around the world, and in all continents, really. And we send about 1,200 students, is that correct, Ruth? 1,200 students every year to all these centers. This project center is the second oldest after London International Center, but the first, where English is not the first language. Probably still one of the few that is like that. And since it was founded in 1988, when I founded it, I graduated in '84. So this is 4 years after I graduated that I created this center. So I was basically the same age as the students when we started. And we've had all kinds of recognition. In February, there will be a documentary on CNN that will include a piece about WPI's project center. The main place where you can find all the research that we did is this website. So we tried to put everything that we produce in there, and we tried to open it to the world so people can use it in general, and also future students as well can use it. We also have repositories of data for people to use for whatever purposes so that they can further their studies. So, before I pass it on, I want to thank you for being here, those of you who are guests here today, and also those who will watch this on YouTube. Thanks the city of Venice, because they own this place, they're our partners. Thank you to the Serendipity staff, Gianluca, Aurora, and Marco, and to the board, Luca and Andrea, who are one of them is here. And thank you to all the collaborators, Barbara and Michele, Ali, who helped the teams this term. And thank you to the advisors, Fran Lee and Ruth McHugh, and they will both give a few words beginning and end of the presentations. And thank you guys for contributing to keeping my city alive. You know, every year we add more research on this because, you know, all of this furthers the goal, which is to make this into a living city again and to preserve it and develop it into the future. So, without further ado, I'm going to pass it on to Fran Lee, who's going to say a few words, and then you guys will start.
Thank you, Dr. Curry. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and colleagues, welcome to the final presentation night at the Venice Project Center. On behalf of Dr. Wang, President of WPI, Dr. Schiller, and Assistant Dean Russ Miller, it's a pleasure to speak before you tonight. As I was introduced, my name is Francis Leahy, advisor along with my colleague Ruth McHugh at the Venice Project Center with a cohort of 24 exceptional college students. Please give yourselves a round of applause. I'd like to start by thanking the Venice Project Center, specifically Fabio and Dr. Carrera for your hospitality and graciousness, along with Serendipity staff, Marco, Gianluca, Aurora, and the whole team. If I should be missing anyone, I would like to thank the sponsors who both are here tonight, who couldn't attend tonight, for their support through this entire endeavor. I don't know when I've had the opportunity to work, be in, or speak in such a magnificent venue, and it's a privilege for me to stand before you tonight. I'll be brief. Students, international travel during college years has become quite commonplace. Seldom do we see a cohort of students given the opportunity to travel to magnificent places all around the world, especially a place like Venice, Italy, and work on 6 meaningful, what could be life-changing projects for some people. The experience you have had, the good times and the stressful times, when you leave here, I assure you, the memories that you have with you will help you, will aid you, and will guide you personally and professionally for years to come. You've worked so hard, I know the better part of the last 6 months, your lives have been dedicated to this project, and it culminates tonight. I know that the quality of work that you've put in, the effort, the time, is going to be very apparent when you give your presentations. I know I speak for Ruth McHugh and the rest of the staff when I say, we could not be more proud of you. Without further eloquence, I'd like to invite the first team to come forward, Team Adikole, as we start tonight's presentations.